Announce your next fight. This is another catchweight fight at 165 pounds. First, out of the red corner, Daishaun Middleton.
Looking into our next two combatants, Daishaun Middleton versus David Ruthless Robbins. Daishaun making his pro debut here from National Karate MMA out of Summerville, South Carolina, making the trip over the mountains to join us here in Knoxville this evening. We saw Daishaun walking around earlier, definitely looked game, definitely looked ready. Here at another catchweight bout at 165. 3 5-minute rounds from 2 men ready to go to war. Hailing from a National Karate MMA, we definitely would look to see more of a striking and stand-up type style, which will fit for fireworks, as David Ruthless Robbins, 1-0 out of American Killer Bees, has been known to sport that Muay Thai stance style and the ability to strike.
Yeah, he fights out of National Karate MMA. He's a strong kid, man, ranked top 10 in South Carolina as an amateur, middleweight, also 16th at welterweight.
Now his opponent, out of the blue corner, David Robbins.
Yeah. He's also top 30 in Virginia at middleweight and 45th at welterweight. He's never fought past 2.5 rounds on an average. So David Robbins is going to be a test for him, especially coming at a 1-0 win off of, who was that? He fought Billy Combs. He fought Billy Combs in Knoxville not too long ago. And that's nothing to hang your head about when you lose to David Robbins. He does a lot of mitt work. He's a tough guy. It's going to be a good fight.
David Robbins coming out of American Killer Bees. They're known for their stand-up. They're known for their Muay Thai. David Robbins was a UMAF national qualifier, I think, back in 2017. He only lost to the guy that actually won the world title, Benjamin Bennett from Alaska. But his last fight, he looked very sharp against Billy Combs. You know, they're known to throw that. They throw a lot of elbows, a lot of knees. So if it's karate versus Muay Thai, this should be a very exciting fight to watch.
Definitely looking for the fireworks this evening in this match, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and add that David's base is a Muay Thai, and he's good at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He was ranked as an amateur at 3 different weight classes, lightweight, welterweight, and middleweight, and is now top 10 in pro after only 1 fight. He's ranked at professional at middleweight 6 and welterweight 10th in Tennessee. He's top 50 in the Southeast and definitely top 300 in the U.S.
Yeah, you cannot.
Their fans will enjoy it. David Ruthless Robbins, when he takes the ring, has a certain swagger about himself. He's always had confidence, even as an amateur. The way that he brought himself in the ring, his ring presence. We'll be on the lookout for that. We'll see if he decides to take ring control and stay in that middle and push Middleton to the outside and try to enforce his will, or let's see if he'll counter-strike against an opposite style. Now to Shamir Peshewa.
This fight is a 165 catchweight, brought to you by Knoxville Martial Arts Academy. Introducing first, out of the red corner, this fighter hails from Summerville, South Carolina, and trains at National Karate MMA. He is making his pro debut, Daishaun Middleton. His opponent, standing across the cage in the blue corner, hails from Cleveland, Tennessee, fights out of American Killer Bees, holds a record of 1 win with 0 losses, David Ruthless Robbins! Your referee for this fight is Jimmy Neely.
Our referee, Jimmy Neely.
Let's go, Dave.
Readies both fighters as they're getting ready to lock the cage. What are we thinking here, Mr. Greg Hopkins?
I want to go ahead and let everybody know before this fight does start and they touch gloves, David does a lot of mitt work and is a very accurate fighter, and if Daishaun's not ready for it, he could be in some trouble tonight. Daishaun may look to take him to the ground. We're about to find out right now. Touch gloves.
Looking for the fireworks early. Middleton comes out throwing a kick. Trying to make a splash in his debut against an undefeated 1-0 David Robbins. Both line punches.
He's got to keep the hands up.
Robbins seemed to have the more significant strike, knocking Middleton off.
Ooh, good shot. Good shot.
Robbins using that pressure Definitely showing that wrestling, closing the distance so that Middleton's not able to use that explosive striking ability.
David throws a hard elbow right there, connects, trying to work his underhooks.
That Muay Thai style coming out as they break off the cage with the elbow.
Good check.
Both fighters throw opposite kicks there. Need to look in to see much damage out of that.
Daishaun needs to keep his hands out or it's going to be curtains.
Middleton's trying with that front teep kick, but if you pay attention to Robbins, he's using that traditional Muay Thai parry every time. He's going to do that one time, jump in with the right hand, and it's probably going to put Middleton down.
As we see Robbins continue to push that pressure forward, and down goes Middleton. Robbins in for the kill. David Ruthless Robinson.
David Robbins
on the top of the cage. Victory lap. We said, ladies and gentlemen, don't blink. These two striking styles were going to come out to some type of absolute crazy explosion. That flurry, that accuracy you talked about. Mr. Hawkins definitely showed up out of Robbins here. Let's take a look at the replay. Robbins sizing up, Middleton circling off towards that power side of Robbins here. Steps in,
boom,
drops his right hand. Robbins sees the opportunity and quickly throws that front kick, throwing him off, lands a few more punches.
That was a clear kick right to the sternum, and I don't care how tough you are, if that lands, it takes the wind out of you, you cannot breathe. Beautiful setup by David Robbins.
And at that point, it's not just about wind or damage. That sucks the soul out of your opponent. Knowing about how that pain and how that just rainbow of pain there around your stomach, liver, spleen, all of those organs, incredibly painful, and it looked as if Robbins struck that perfectly to pull that nerve in that pain.
Be in the best shape of your life, but there's a few things on that body you cannot condition. The jaw is one of them, the liver is one of them, and David took opportunity to hit both of them. Now give all credit to Daishaun for that win, or for that performance right there.
Now to Shmir Peshewa for our decision.
All right, let's make this official. In 57 seconds into the first round, your winner by knockout liver shot kick. Out of the blue corner, David Ruthless Robbins!
If I could just have a word with the winner here. Ruthless Robbins, man. The most ruthless thing I saw tonight was that kick. Now, was that your plan to strike standing up, or did you account for him?
I planned on winning that fight no matter where it went to. I touch people's bodies and they go down. It's easy. You know, it doesn't matter if I punch, I kick, I knee. People can't stand with me, and people can't grapple with me. I will fuck up anybody in this weight class now. I'm here, baby. Woo!
So knowing he's a karate guy, you still did not mind that at all. You wanted to keep that fight standing up even though you knew he was strong in karate.
Listen, first thing I want to say, everybody make some noise for Daishaun Middleton. He did a fantastic job. He's a super tough dude. We were supposed to fight each other as amateurs, but it didn't work out. Watching him, I knew he had knockout power in his hands and his feet, but so do I. I was a little bit cautious on the kicks at first. I wanted to feel his power a bit, feel his hands, feel his kicks. I did, and as soon as I was ready, I ended it, and that's how I do every fight.
Okay, so this was just your second pro fight. Is there anybody you want to call out in particular?
I don't really have anybody. You know, there was a couple guys that have a whole lot more pro fights than me that wouldn't take this fight, and you know who you are. You want to take it, then fucking sign for it. Let's go.
Well, that's your win, everybody. Thank you very much.